What's going on, YouTube? This is going to be episode 4. I'm going to be breaking down the Minnesota Rokkr and Dallas Empire SnD match. A lot of you people, or a lot of people in the comments, asked for this. So we're going to do this one over the second optic match for now. But yeah, okay, so the reason I'm doing this one is because Minnesota has been one of the strongest looking SnD teams that I've seen so far. Even in their what was it, the show matches? Even in the show matches, they looked really well. And I know Mike and Priesta are incredible SnD players. Don't get me wrong, Dallas, the entire Dallas Empire team is great at it too. But the Dallas, I don't know. I'm just gonna break it down because most people wanted to see it. I didn't watch this match, so this is gonna be new to me as well. So here we go. Dallas is starting off on offense.
Everybody else involved a little bit more. So just hearing the feedback from guys like Hook and Alien Shots, everybody sort of has a different idea.
This was yeah.
And it's finding the best idea, trying everything out. Is well.
Nice blood there. They stopped the Esky push. This was day 4. Yeah, this is day 4, map 2. So at this point, Dallas just won a hard point that they had to replay. So this is a pivotal map for Minnesota. The first round off the rip, they let me back that up just a little bit. Okay, they sent a B Street presence. You have to kind of respect 2A. They did 2A, 2 middle. So these guys are supposed to get middle intel. Try not, obviously not trying to die, but pinch. They thought that Dallas would fly A off the rip. And that's a good assessment because everyone knows, like, if you play the SnD scene, Dallas is a very fast, very aggressive, very, very trade-heavy team. They like to just push places together, win gunfights. They're really good at that style of play. More of like a BO4 SnD style. So Minnesota tried to counter that off the rip, and Dallas had a good read. They decided to go B off the rip. Krim wins a big gunfight first, so now he has intel on one guy running back. These guys are going to chase him down. So once they have this round should be over. It's already a 2v4. This round should be over. They know that they have them pinned at A. Quick B plant. That's a perfect first round play. Perfect first round play. Hugh gets the guy rotating through middle to Esky.
Now left all alone. Melee will take down one. Can he pull off the 1v4? Well, now he's given a chance. 2 are going to drop. Just about. That was a
very good first round. Like I said, I don't know what happens in this match because I know Minnesota wins it, but I don't know. Like I said, I didn't watch this one live, so that was a very good first round though. That was a good blind counter.
He thinks is the trade. And again, I mean, he's confident in his teams in the 1 versus 2, but there's also, when we had 5v5 search,
where like the 1v4s happen.
Yep.
Like as soon as the second drop.
All right, second round. Okay, Dallas is up 1-0. What's it called? I had 2 people running middle. 2 people running short. They're doing the same strat pretty much Dallas is called. They're completely negating A. Dallas is kind of doing the same defense as well. 2 middle, 2 A. So this is pretty much the same scenario. Shotzzy gets seen from the guy there for who's number 2? Attach. So Attach sees him there. He's going to go pick up B Street rush because if he sees 2 guys middle, he's expecting 2 guys to fly B, which he should. Shotzzy eats a nade. He ends up getting back to plat. So honestly, that's not a bad play. Shotzzy gets intel. He calls out people middle. He calls out people B Street. That gives Hugh the presence to know that he has Brickheady by himself. So he's just hoping that one guy might not be sitting stairs.
3 players for Empire wrapping back towards B defensively. The lone man on the offsite will be Hook. Now, when do the engagements begin?
And that was
The Maniacs crypto close.
From Rokkr, so what is
Attach and Priest are kind of holding the middle. They're thinking that because you got to think Minnesota knows these Dallas players. They know they like to play fast. So let's look at the setup. Mike's trying to just hear one or catch one close. He's the one that's pushed up. He's looking over. Actually, he's looking over. Priest and then we're going to try to do a late A.
This is what I was sort of talking about. You can throw sort of the fakes, and exactly what they do. So they're still.
Mike gets caught out. Illy probably heard him. That entire street's very. You can hear everything in that room.
Looks like who's backed on up over here.
Lamar pushes up in a good off angle. Gets a kill. Shotzzy trades it. Priesta wins a big gunfight inside, so Hugh's the only one outer. They had to have heard him. I don't know. Hugh should have been able to get one there. I don't know if he got timing or what, but he was there the whole time. With Hugh being there the entire time, he should have been able to find 1 or 2 of them because Krim kind of had good bait by getting traded inside. Maybe Hugh just got terrible timing on this. Or maybe they seen him outer. Attach must have seen him out or something and called out because Priester read this. Yeah.
And the bomb site, 2 players.
I don't know, that was a very that could have very well been 2-0 Dallas. They kind of played it very similar to the first round on defense.
I was one position over towards the
Let me
A
see, I'm gonna turn this
I don't know,
announcers
maybe
down.
he was playing
I don't know if y'all like the announcers on or.
just trying to switch things up, but I thought
Okay, this is round 3. They're doing the typical Dallas play. This is what I like to call typical Dallas Shotzi, Illy, Hugh. Very, very fast. Very, very aggressive. Let's win gunfights. Let's just get it mixy. Honestly, other than Atlanta FaZe, maybe no one does it better than Shotzi, Illy, and Hugh. Like, Krim with Krim looking over him. And I'm going to... Shotzi ended up going... Who's number 6? Yeah, I was going to say Krim's probably going to be the guy watching the middle because they want the 3... very fast players just getting mixed over here. But look at Minnesota. They're kind of doing the same setup. They're doing a 2-2. They threw a nade over. They missed. They're going A to mid. Okay, so they went A to mid. They threw an 8 out there to get these players to know that there was something there, so they have to respect it. But unfortunately for Dallas, unless, I mean, I guess they could get the trade, but like Minnesota kind of read this well. Because they sent Lamar for accuracy, to sit on the top yellow looking over middle, and Attach is watching the B straight from the plat, and he can kind of like just help with this. So unless they get like a kill and get away, this should be at least traded intuitively.
And they are just going to be hitting through mid quickly.
Yeah.
But it's
Actually kills Krim.
back.
Well, he killed Krim back here, so he was Krim kind of like wide peek behind them to look over him, which wasn't a bad play. I guess actually just ended up beaming him. And then Dylan read that so well. Look at that. He read that so well because Dill was up here. He knew that immediately these players were going to try to funnel in through the window. He runs straight back to it. Just know, because you got to think, they know how these players play. Like I said, Shotzi, Illy, Hugh, very fast, very aggressive, just savages, just running around, they just love to chow everything. So, Attach knowing this, rat back really quick, got a kill, then valued his life, got out of there because he knew Hugh could be somewhere close. Attach couldn't have played that better. Him and actually played that perfectly. Now, Illy's kind of in an unwinnable spot. Bomb is down inside of B. This is just going to be a lot of, like, wraparounds and, like, just peek. Yeah. There's just nothing Illy could do there. That round was won by actually winning that deep gunfight against Krim to stop the AR support, and then Attach would super won him the round by the reads. He built that perfectly. So 2-1 Minnesota. I think they stole round 2. I feel like Dallas should have had round 2, and then they flat out won round 3. So being 2-1, Dallas is doing another 2-2 setup, 2A, 2 mid. Minnesota's sending 2 middle and 2A. So they're both kind of doing a 2-2 standoff. Krim's just got bad timing on that. He just wide peeked the middle as the middle hid. Priest definitely hurt him. Krim runs back. Hugh got good positioning here to push up. So Hugh should at least get 1. Probably going to get traded. Actually, Illy team shot over him. Wow, that was a wipe. That was a wipe round. That was really well. That's what like I said. That's what Hugh and Illy do really well. They trade so well, and they end up winning gunfights and not dying and staying alive while the other guy looks over them and wins the gunfight. Like, they do that better than probably anyone. So this round's another wash round. Mike's stuck in a 1v4. So that was 2-2. That was a good play. I don't like the 2-2 setup on offense on Moscow as much. If you have to at least have one guy B Street to kind of like be annoying. But Dallas kind of played it well. I'm guessing Minnesota assumed that it'd be a 3-1 setup. But they haven't hit A fast yet. Dallas is going to do another... Dallas is... See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I would... If I played Dallas, which I have before, but if I played Dallas, this is what I'm expecting them to do every single time. Aggression, aggression, aggression. Trying to get outer control, win these blockheady gunfight, and have Krim watching the Esky flank. Or this is what I would expect every single time. Minnesota's doing another 2-2 setup. Wow, that was very... Who did Shotzi kill? Okay, Shotzi killed Outer Bricks. So this gunfight right here is huge. I don't know who wins it, but if Prieston wins this gunfight, the round's over. If he doesn't win this gunfight, then Dallas has total bomb control. Okay, Illy wins the critical one, so it's 2v2.
they can, and it puts it into a 2 versus.
Now with Moscow, the problem with Moscow is there's no real place to really plant the bomb other than inner, but you can kind of hear everything. You could plant Tordesky too, but there's so many angles. Tats should hit a deep flank. Now Tats is holding flank, so they have intel on both of them. One middle, one flank. Actually ends up hitting up the Esky because he's expecting bomb to be down. I guess Illy wasn't expecting him to be there that fast. He just kind of ran into a pre-aim. And then Krim gets one. Man, that was a good win. Yeah, that's a 2v2 mixy breakdown on Moscow. There's really no way to watch everything because everything is kind of blocked off. If you go outer heady, you can't watch the outer room. You can't watch inner room. You can't watch Esky. You can't watch stairs. Like, you can only watch a certain amount of things in a 2v2 situation on Moscow A. That's why it's such a fluky SnD map, in my opinion, when it comes. It's, like, very timing based. The 3-2, actually getting that pick-off bomb right there pretty much won him that round. That and the 2-piece that Priest got on the block. There's 3-2 now. Let's see here. Let me run that back. So Minnesota sends 1A to be bait, so he's going to throw his tax over. Number 2 is going to throw his tax over, let these guys know. They did a 3-1, so Dallas guessed wrong here. They assumed Minnesota, since they haven't done an all-out A yet on offense, that they were going to do an all-out A here. Dallas just guessed wrong. It's just a blind counter. All 3 of these players are expecting 3 or 4 here. Number 2 is going to throw a trophy down, probably right here, throw stuns and nades on this outer block to have these players respect so they can't wrap back right away. And who ends up dying? Krim played it middle. Okay, yeah, Krim played this middle close, which is not a bad play. But in a 4v4, if you do get swarmed, you'd be lucky to take one. He's throwing it. Yep, that's just perfect. That's a perfect blind counter. So, like, now all 3 Dallas players have to respect it. 2 of them end up rotating back. 1's holding it. So now if you want to wrap this up Eskies, perfect play. Now you know you have numbers. Because let's say if only 1 wrap back, you still have a 3v2 now. And if let's say all of them stayed, which they wouldn't, because if you give up an entire B-bomb, you pretty much lose. It's a retake simulator. This is actually a perfect play out of Minnesota. Gets the kill middle, knows the A player is going to wrap back. I don't like how long they're taking on this, because you kind of got to do it right away if you're going to do it. Hugh has a big kill there. Shotzi, I guess Shotzi assumed that nade was going to weaken him up, and he was going to run back down middle. But Mike played that really well and pushed forward, so Shotzi was not expecting him to be so close. And if he did stay close, Shotzi probably thought he'd be at least half health because he thought the nade would hit. He just threw it a little deep. And number 7, who is that? Illy was playing for the. He was the B guy that they had to send just in case if they did go B. So now with Maniac winning that, it's a 3v1 over here. Hugh catches one. He's gonna try to get mixy with it. Attached gets a big trade. Now Illy's across the map. Actually, he's kind of reading this. That was a big win right there out of Illy. Holy sh! Like, Illy almost stole that. I wonder how much health did he have left? Did it show? Oh my God! Actually, that's a huge swing round. If Illy gets one more bullet in him, it's 3-3. Let's see it, because I'm gonna guess Dylan had to be one shot. It looked like Illy hit his shots on it. Oh yeah, absolute. Jesus, that's a massive win. Dylan's attached so far has been the most impressive on this map for me. With that B play on the second round to right there getting 2 kills. He ended up getting the initial on Hugh and then getting the bomb down and winning the 1v1. So 4-2 now. Minnesota is 2A, 1 mid. They're doing the same setup defensively. If I saw this, if I watched VODs, which obviously I am right now, but if I watched VODs and I was in the league and I was playing this, when we played Minnesota on Moscow, I would know that this street right here is free. I don't know if you watch like my streams or whatever the case, but right here, if you slide the next M4 and that guy's just standing there, that is a free kill every time if you have thumbs. Like, I win this gunfight from here to here pretty much every single time because you're the aggressor. You hot. He can't see anything. You slide out and chow. If he's just standing there, he's gone. if he's throwing shoulder peeks, if this guy's are throwing shoulder peeks, and even if you don't kill him, you know that you have this entire street free. Because no one's going to have a guy watching B cross and another guy sitting here watching B cross. So you know if you see him here, you can run up to at least here before anyone could even rat back. And then you can at least jiggle peek this dresser that's here on the street. And you could send a few players through window and funnel it. And then you know, like, if you have a late, you could have a late A guy push through and late flank. Because once you get this far, everyone on this team is going to think that you're planning. So that's just a long game breakdown of what could be happening. But he ends up, Hugh gets up close. And I know he had to have heard the guy, Esky. Esky definitely heard him. Priesta pushed up very close. They're pretty much holding hands right now. See, Minnesota didn't see anything B Street, so they're sending actually back to help because they're thinking it's an A hit because Priesta definitely hears them. I think number 2, yeah, number 2. That's what I'm talking about. That's it. I literally just called that. If you stay on this plat, if you are at this street right here, honestly, I haven't seen this gameplay at all. So I'm just telling you, if you have opposable thumbs, you should be able to win this gunfight because this guy is trying to go back and forth, and he's eventually going to overextend. That was a big win out of Krim right there. Now they have pretty much all B Street to themselves. Like, they have to worry about one guy wrapping back right now. But these players right here, if they play it well, should be able to catch these guys rotating or at least get intel. Preach the shoulder peeks, sees Illy. He ends up wrapping it back, playing that really good. Preach to play that really good. Threw a nade on the stairs. Got killed. Hugh with a big kill there. Now it's a 2v4. They should wrap bomb back to A, which yeah, they are. They're holding Krim to watch B Street. Maniacs getting tagged up. Yeah, that was a perfect round out of Dallas. Absolutely perfect. The 2 B Street. That's why you don't want to funnel mid. That's why you don't want to send too many people to just sit around in that lobby because you still need at least someone to be a nuisance over here. I think it's funny that Krim did exactly what I was talking about. So now it's 4-3. See, it very well could be 4-3 Dallas if Illy got one more bullet into him. So 4-3. They're doing another setup here. They're doing a 2-2. They're doing 2. Okay, they're doing it different this time. They're doing a 2A. They're doing a 2B Street. They're forgetting middle. So they're going to fly number 8, which is Huke under the window to sound everything here. 6 is going to look over the street for him so he can't get pushed up and shot in the back. And from here, too, if you sit under this block, you could watch the middle cross. Minnesota's just going with an all-out A. They haven't done it not one time. Dallas knows they haven't done it once. And Dallas is playing away from that strat. Minnesota picks a good time to do it. Just, like I said, I don't know what the final score of this is going to be, but I just know that from this setup alone, this should be heavily favored to Minnesota right here. You got one guy watching the middle, Esky flank, so your boys can't get shot in the back. If you do this fast enough, he doesn't have to worry about getting flanked. Kind of standing around. Shotzi has a cutoff. He's jumping and getting into. He sees one guy cross out right there. Yeah, he's definitely seen him. Which is a good play. Because now that Minnesota took so long to get there, look, the B guy was able to full flank. Krim was able to help back, or wrap back and now help. The only thing that's open with this play now is if, obviously, number 1, like, Lamar wouldn't know this, but he could run right down the middle and re-flank them, but there's just no way he would know that because he's just watching Esky, so he doesn't know anything other than no one's Esky. So, and now with this setup, I'm thinking Dallas should win this round now. Dallas should definitely win this round. Attach. Ooh, 8 HP. Illy should get that kill, though. Wait, Priest ended up killing somebody. Hugh has him trapped. That was actually a bad time. He went to go throw a nade while the trophy down. Hugh has to get out. Was it still a 3v3? Now it's a 2v2. This has gotten mixy. Oh, wow, hold up. I think Mike just won him the round with that. What did Mike end up doing? So who got unfortunate because of the trophy down. He was going to nade him. Major Maniac has, okay, chat. Major Maniac has 54 HP right here. And there's a guy looking at him. How in the hell does he end up getting 2? So he trades Shotzi there. Who did he kill? Did Krim run at him? I think Krim, I can't tell because the bomb sounds by. I'm guessing Krim ran from enter to trade it, and then Mike peeked it while he was running. Because I don't know how Mike would get a 2-piece with 50 HP, but that literally should have won him the round. But this is a good flank by Hugh. But look at Mike. Look at Mike, dude. Look at Mike. So inspirational, man. You know? That guy, what an animal. Oh, we're going to see it here. Okay, thankfully. So he kills Shotzi. He just, okay, that's the fastest regen in the history of regions. That is actually so unfortunate. He literally went from absolute to full health immediately. I know, obviously, he was hit earlier than that gunfight. But the timing on that was so perfect for Maniac. The fact that, that's who Mike is, by the way, if you don't know. That timing on that regen could not have worked out better. It could not have worked out better. Because if it didn't go exactly like according to plan, he would have died here. Look, he just full regen, and then Krim comes and hit him 3 times. 4 times. Hit him 4 times if you count the little red arrows. That is absurd. That is another round, honestly, Dallas could have won. Dallas, because that would have been a 2v1 situation there. I don't know if he would have got traded, but I don't know. That could very well have been another Dallas round that Minnesota stole. Mike's such a beast, though. All right, so now it's 5-3. They're doing a 1-1. Okay, they're doing a 2-1-1 setup. 2A, 3A now. The guy middle wrap back. Dallas is just doing their patented, let's just run down the middle and trade. Accuracy reads it. He goes window to middle. I don't think he's done that once, so that's a good play because I don't think anyone's done that because Deal watched the window, but he didn't do it from there. Cuke tries to wrap fast. Priestley gets intel on it. They got outer brick control. Now Dallas is already in a man-down situation. They're all funneled at A. They have to watch out for like 100 head glitches since there's no smokes. Now Dallas is just going to go together. This is what they do really well. See them like they're moving like a unit. Maniac wins a big gunfight. Probably gets traded. He does. Krim gets the trade on that. It's a 2v3 though. These guys are going to have to just get mixy with it. They're going to have to just win 2 individual gunfights and value their lives. Who's number 1 on this team? Actually, is holding the middle cross. I don't know why 2 of them wrapped out. I guess they're just going to give him the plant. Wait, Illy ends up pushing it. Priestley gets a kill. Jesus. Priest is a freaking warlock. That, honestly, watching that breakdown, Dallas didn't play that bad at all. Dallas played that actually really well. It's just Minnesota read the pivotal rounds. Minnesota read the pivotal rounds better and won the engagements. Like I said, Illy had the guy absolute, which would have won him around. If Mike didn't regen at that exact second, Dallas more than likely wouldn't have won that round. Lamar, what a great play there to go window to look middle. Got him the first blood. That stopped their quick B hit. Attach, whenever he got intel middle, Lamar won the deep gunfight middle. And then Attach rotated back to the windows and got a huge kill. Then valued his life and got another kill streak. Little plays like that in SnD are huge. That's what wins or loses you SnD maps. And Minnesota just won the mixy gunfights more, which is tough because Dallas is actually known for that style of play. But so yes, it ended up being 6-3 Minnesota. This is going to be the 4th breakdown SnD wise. This will be the first Dallas match I've done. This will be the 2nd Minnesota I've done. And I think, yeah, Minnesota won both of them. So Minnesota's looking, in my opinion, like a top 3 SnD team. Like the only team that I can maybe put ahead of them right now is Atlanta from what I've seen. And I don't even know number 2 yet. I've got to look at, I got to like deep think it. But I appreciate everybody watch the video. Make sure you slap a like, you subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I don't know which one I'm going to be doing next. Leave a comment down below what map you want to see. I know a lot of people are going to say the Optic map 5, but let me know who you want to see, and we'll keep the videos pumping out. I appreciate it. See you.